Today, we need to talk about something truly disturbing, the Lil Tay situation. A young internet sensation who once flexed cash stacks and luxury cars at age 9 is now making headlines again, but this time, it's way more serious. From faking her own death, to battling life-threatening health issues, and now launching an OnlyFans account on her 18th birthday, all while being caught in a messy, public confrontation with her brother, what's happening to Lil Tay is raising major concerns about exploitation, family pressure, and the dark side of child fame. Let's break it all down. Back in 2018, Lil Tay blew up on Instagram as the so-called youngest flexer of the century. She was just 9 years old, cursing out the haters and flaunting rented cars, homes, and thousands of dollars in cash. But behind the scenes, it wasn't all glitz and glam. It later came out that her older brother Jason was coaching her every move, often yelling off camera to get the perfect takes. Her mom, who worked in real estate, was even accused of using client homes and luxury listings for Tay's videos. When the backlash started rolling in, Lil Tay disappeared, completely vanished from the internet. What followed was silence. 4 years. Until August 2023, when an Instagram post suddenly announced she and her brother had died. But that wasn't true. It was a death hoax. Tay's team later claimed her account was hacked, but by then, the internet was already in shock. Fast forward to late 2024. Tay made a rare public appearance, revealing that she had undergone open-heart surgery to remove a tumor. She was just 17. It was a huge, vulnerable moment, and it seemed like maybe, just maybe, she was turning over a new leaf. She even promised fans that she had taken back control of her life. But it wouldn't last long. On July 29, 2025, the exact day she turned 18, Lil Tay launched her OnlyFans account. Let that sink in. Within 3 hours, she reportedly made over $1 million, including $511,000 from subscriptions, $486,000 from direct messages, $26,000 in tips. The promo billed her as the platform's youngest girl, a tagline that many critics felt was deeply inappropriate. The move was clearly planned, down to the hour. And the fact that she gained over 100,000 followers in just 2 hours set off a storm of controversy. People questioned. Was this really her choice? Or was this another strategic decision made by people around her, waiting for her to become legal so they could cash in? But the real tipping point came just days later, in a now viral Instagram livestream. In it, her brother Jason, who fans recognize from her early videos, appears behind her, visibly agitated. He tells her to pack her bags and leave.
I'm 18.
She refuses, saying, "I'm 18. I'm a woman now. I do what I want." The scene plays out like a family drama caught on camera, and viewers were quick to point out the tension, the fear, and how Jason still seemed to be controlling her life. People online are calling it out for what it looks like, a young woman being pushed into the spotlight once again, possibly by the same people who exploited her when she was just a child. The reaction to all of this has been overwhelming and divided. Some people support Tay, saying this is her choice and her way of owning her body and image now that she's legal. But many others are disturbed by how fast this transition was. Like, how do you go from life-saving surgery to full-on adult content within months? Even worse, people are worried she's still being manipulated by her family, especially her brother, the same one who allegedly coached her viral persona years ago. The larger issue here is that Lil Tay isn't just an isolated case. She's a prime example of what happens when child influencers are thrown into fame without protection. There's no roadmap, no regulation, and often no one to say, enough is enough. So where do we go from here? Lil Tay says she's independent. That this is her reclaiming her power. But the timing, the pressure, and the clear tension in her life make that hard to believe. The truth is, we don't know how much control she really has, and that's exactly why people are disturbed. Whether you agree with her choices or not, one thing is clear, Lil Tay was never truly protected. Not as a kid. And maybe not now. This isn't just a viral story. It's a warning. What do you think about the Lil Tay situation? Is this just another influencer reinventing themselves, or something more troubling?